So these are 6 little mind tricks which will help you give you more control. These are all university research projects with verification behind these little tips and tricks. So you're in a conversation with somebody, it's starting to get a little bit testy, you can feel that the tempers are starting to rage or starting to rise, and you can feel an argument coming on. If you don't want to have that argument, very, very simple. Just nod your head. It sends a message to the brain which says yes. And when you're saying yes, you stop disagreeing. You stop defending your position. So you don't have to do anything apart from just nod your head. And I promise you it works. Ever been in this situation where you start overthinking a problem? Yeah? Very simple. Stand up, find a bathroom, go and wash your hands, dry them off and come back. It sends a message to the brain to stop. And there's a hidden sort of connection between the idea of cleaning your hands and finishing with something. And provided you don't go back and start doing what you were doing before and you start a new task, it will stop you from overthinking and you can move on. It just provides a break. If you've got a tough decision to make and you're struggling with it, pick up something heavy. And this goes back to our sort of prehistoric days when, you know, we used to carry heavy weapons around with us and we were, you know, big macho things, and it made us feel important. Carrying something that's weighty gives us a sense of importance, and it actually tricks the brain into thinking that we can actually deal more effectively with the decision we've got to make. If you want to stop feeling angry, you're angry with something, or you're angry with someone, quite easy actually, just smile. But not that smile which is the lip smile, you know, that, you know, and you've all seen it, you're talking to someone, you get that mouth smile, like that, you know, there's nothing in it. It's got to come from the eyes. You can't be angry when you're smiling. The two things don't go together. If you're trying to solve a problem and you're stuck, stand up, take 2 or 3 steps backwards. It stops the mind racing forward. Part of the issue sometimes when you can't solve a problem is your mind is going forward at 100 miles an hour. Sometimes what you need to do is just stop, take a look at the bigger picture, and actually physically getting up and walking backwards 2 or 3 steps helps you do that. If you're in a boring meeting and you're really struggling to keep control but you want to listen what's going on, start doodling. Because what happens is when you're bored, your mind goes to other places and you become disconnected. But when you're doodling, that takes up that part of your brain. So you're still in the room, you can still hear what's going on, and you actually take it in. I promise you they work. I've done them all myself. So it's just another way of just thinking about how the brain works and trying to give access to that resourcefulness that we all have.